fellow knitters. It's Janet from knittingpatternsforbeginners.com. Thanks for stopping by today. Today we're going to learn how to do the knit one, make one, or a simple increase. So go ahead, and I'm using today another number 6 needle and some number 4 worsted weight yarn. So go ahead and cast on 10 stitches and knit 1 row. Pause the video and do that and meet me back here. Okay, let's knit. All right, so as I said before, we cast it on 10 and we've knitted a row of 10. So on increases, normally they take place on the edges, okay? But they can also take place anywhere else in your pattern. But a simple increase is called a knit one, make one, and that's the increase that we use in our patterns because, again, our patterns are for beginners. We like to keep things as simple as possible. So go ahead and make sure you're not using your tail there. But what we're going to do is we're going to knit one like we normally would. Okay. And then we're going to do what's called a make one. And to do that, you have to go into the back loop of the same stitch. Don't pull your stitch off, just go into the back loop and knit one again. See, now that's 2 stitches in the same stitch. Now to make sure that we've done our increase correct, we're going to count our stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so we've got 11 stitches on our 2 needles. That means we've done it right. We're going to pull it off. Now let's just go ahead and knit as we normally would the rest of our stitches. Excuse my hands. I think I had too much caffeine this morning. Goodness gracious. Whoops. Got a little carried away there. Just knitting away. Okay, so we've got 11 stitches here, or actually 10 stitches here. And now we're going to, this is our 11th stitch, and we're going to actually increase 1. So that means that we will, for this particular row, we will have increased 2. 1 stitch on this end and 1 stitch on this end. So let's do the same thing. Let's make one, or knit one, excuse me, knit one. There you go. Don't take the yarn off the needle just yet. Go in behind and knit another one. Now we can pull our yarn off and let's count our stitches. We should have 12. And see, you can see that increase right there. See how it's kind of going out like this on both ends, and that means that we did it right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's do one more just to make sure that everybody's got it, okay? All right, so, but most patterns don't increase, you know, on each row. There's a row of not increasing in between. So let's just go ahead and let's just knit our 12 stitches. As we normally would. We're just doing a garter stitch here, a simple garter stitch of just continuous knitting. If you don't know the garter stitch, please review our videos. We teach you how to do that. Okay. So we've laid down our next row, which is just a regular row of knitting. All right, let's turn. Okay, here we go. We're going to do this one more time so everybody gets it. Okay, we're going to knit one and then knit one again in the back loop, making one. So knit one, make one. We've got 2 stitches and 1 stitch, so we're going to go ahead, pull it off, knit across like we normally would. Whoops. Excuse me. clearly I cannot have coffee before I do another one of these. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, here we go again. Slowly knit one. Don't take it off the needle. Turn into the back. Knit one again. And take it off. Okay, let's count our stitches to make sure that we did it right. Now we should have 14 instead of 12, because we've done 2 rows of increase, which would mean an increase of 4 stitches. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Perfect. Okay, now you guys can say that you know how to knit one, make one, and increase. Stop by for the next video, which will be a decrease. Thanks again, and I'm Janet from KnittingPatternsForBeginners.com.